So you've just been promoted. You're leading the team you used to be the part of. Your peers, your lunch buddies, the people you shared eye rolls within the meeting. And now everything feels different. You're trying to strike a balance. Be the leader, not lose the connection. Make decisions, but not seem bossy. Sounds familiar? Let me tell you something that might sting a little. You are no longer part of the group, but that doesn't mean you have to lose them. Let's unpack how to make that transition without losing your voice or your sanity. Here's the truth. When you step into leadership, your role changes, and so do the rules. You are no longer part of the informal circle. You are now the person responsible for the outcomes, the performance, the culture, but that doesn't mean you become cold or distant. But it does mean you need three things, and I recommend noting them down. You need boundaries, clarity, and courage. You can't lead effectively if you're still trying to fit in with the group, because leadership isn't about fitting in, it's about guiding forward. Now, this transition is hard because it strikes at the core of our identity. We often think, if I stop being one of them, I'll lose the trust. But here's the twist: they need you to lead, not to blend in. When you stay in the buddy zone, you risk avoiding accountability conversations, playing favorites, even if unintentionally, sending mixed messages, or undermining your own authority. Trust doesn't come from sameness. It comes from fairness. It comes from consistency and direction. There are four common mistakes that new managers make. Number one, overcompensating by being overly strict to prove that you're the boss. On the other hand of the spectrum is undercompensating by trying to keep the same old friendships with no boundaries. Number three is avoiding feedback because it feels too personal. And a really bad one is number four, seeking validation from the team instead of owning your decision. Now, I've done all four. Don't do all four. So how do you make the transition without losing connection or credibility? Here's what worked for me. Acknowledge the change. Be open with your team. I know the shift is new for all of us. I'm here to support you and also to lead us forward. Number two is reset expectations. Clarify your position. Explain how decisions will be made, how feedback will be handled, and what the new boundaries are. Number three is as simple as being consistent and transparent. Nothing builds trust like saying what you'll do and actually doing it. No surprises, no favoritism, and lastly, create space, not walls. You don't need to isolate yourself, but you do need to keep your conversations and decisions aligned with your role. Support without over-identifying. And here's the funny thing. When you lead well, you earn a different kind of connection. Not wear the same friendships, but you earn respect. Your former peers stop seeing you as a buddy and start seeing you as a trusted guide. You're no longer the person next to them on the journey, you're the one helping chart the course. And that is powerful. That is lasting. So a message to all the managers out there navigating that strange, uncertain space between peers and leader. You've got this. You can be kind and still firm. You can care and still hold people accountable. You can honor where you came from and step fully into where you're going. Now, it takes time. It takes practice. But it starts with realizing one truth. You are no longer part of the group anymore. And that's okay. They need a leader now. Now, if this message resonated, share your story in the comments. I know the transition can feel isolating. So let's talk about it. What's been the hardest part for you? Like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. And remember, leadership isn't about being liked. It's about being worthy of trust.